Hey, I think we are live here. Yes. Cool. Hey, this is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan. I'm just like 10 seconds into this live stream, so no one should be watching exactly at this moment because you're still getting your notifications. But as soon as I say that, I'm starting to see the first viewers getting here. Hey, Johnny Bravo, you are first, followed by Peter. Peter was on earlier when I did the live video premiere for today's video about duckweed, vitamin B12, and Mike the Vegan. Peter said you can do a live stream. I told him I was thinking about it. Are you going to be around? He said, yep. And here I am. You asked for it, you got it, is what I'm saying. Hey, Michael and Sean, Jerry's, Eve, Lucretia, Timothy S. What's up? Lots of regulars here tonight on January 13th. 6:36 p.m. So if you're watching now live, you can do the math if you live in a different time zone. I'm sure I got a little coffee, but anyway, if you're watching later, I usually leave these videos up for a few hours after I conclude the live streams. But if you get a notification, if you get sent a link, you can always watch these videos as unlisted videos. But I just don't like to clog up our homepage. I also have to forewarn you too, at any moment, hopefully I'll be getting a text or a knock on the door from UPS. I'm waiting for my next shipment of Clean Machine Green Protein. I've been out for like 3-4 days, been really nervous. So if you hear me, if you see me run off for a second, you know what it is. So just bear with me. I don't want it to sit out there long and have some like dude steal my protein. So I also have some Bob's Red Mill coming too, some muesli for snacking on. So what's up, guys? How is it going? Let's see. All right, cool. I see more of our regulars have joined on, like Hardly Tin Man, Adonis. Let's see. I haven't got my notification. Oh, yeah, okay. It just came out a minute ago. Awesome. So good evening. What is up? Actually, let me put a link. Let me pin a. Yikes! 1 second here, guys. Let me pin a comment up top here to our Streamlabs, where anyone can leave us a message there, a donation, and it's like a super chat, but without YouTube taking a cut from it. All right, so it's pinned up there for the rest of this live stream. All right, cool. Counting the pages. Yeah, we're totally signing cookbooks if you order. In fact, if you order now, you're in good luck because I haven't been to the post office, I believe, since Monday. So that means I'm going to go most likely tomorrow, and if not tomorrow, Friday for sure. So yeah, we're totally signing the book. So yeah, let us know when you check out if you want us to send a special message to, like, if you're gifting it, or you want us to call you by your nickname or something like that. Let us know, and let us know too if you want me to sign it, because if we don't hear otherwise, I'm just leaving it to Angie because this is her baby. But if you would like us both to sign it, autograph it, as many of you have requested, we will be more than happy to do so. And that's one huge advantage of us selling it here through our website, that we fulfill the orders. We do everything. I drive these to the post office rather than, like, say Amazon or some third party thing like that where they take a huge cut and you don't get an autograph. Anyway, we always offer that service of autographing or signing the books for you. Yeah, no problem. Good question there. But yeah, I'll put the link to our store here, shop.happyhealthyvegan.org. There it is. There's our website, and here is the link to it. And by the way, we still have most sizes of most of our shirts in too. I think we're out of large in the tie-dyes, but we have the muscle tees, the short sleeve black tees, the ladies purple tank, ebooks of Keep It Carb, and the Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook, I should mention, are both marked down for Veganuary. The Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook, we have $9.99 for Veganuary. I gotta send that out to our email list. I'm so slow and bad, but that's out there. Just letting you guys know, we marked down the ebook for Veganuary. Unfortunately, the print book is kind of expensive to print up, so we're kind of a slim margin. It's really not possible to really do a discount on these suckers. So anyway, just letting you guys know. Sean, yeah, you ordered a book. I thought I took that to the post office I think it was Monday when I went. Checking the mail a few times a day, waiting for my book to come. Hopefully you got, did you get a link with the tracking number? Because all the books are sent out via priority mail, which gives a tracking number so you can follow your package as it journeys to your house. So if you haven't gotten it yet, or if you think it's kind of late, Sean, if I just sent it Monday and you're on the east side of the Mississippi, say, yeah, I would say probably tomorrow or something like that. And I took it in late Monday as well. So yeah, let me know, Sean, if you have any questions. I could track it down for you too. But that sounds like around yeah, it's probably yeah, today's only Wednesday. Let's see. Let's see. Peter left a super chat tip comment. You're the first today, Peter, and you left it on Streamlabs. Thank you. And you said following up on my. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it yet, about 3 hours ago, I put out a video about did our ancient ancestors get B12 from duckweed, kind of responding to what Mike the Vegan said about it. And Peter said, following up on my B12 video, I heard Dr. Clapper thinks we used to get our vitamin B12 from pulling out vegetables and roots and tubers from the ground. Yeah, because we didn't wash them. We weren't concerned about that kind of thing. And it was just there in the soil we ate. And that's, yeah, I've heard about this theory, or whatever you want to call it. It's very plausible. In fact, I probably think that's probably even more plausible than like people sought out duckweed. Like, why would they? It doesn't look like a great calorie rich source of food. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense right there, getting it from the soil. And then as time has moved on to modern times, we wash all our stuff, soil's different, so there's not much B12 in the soil. So yeah, good point there, Peter. Yeah, my video wasn't exhaustive or anything like that. So yeah, I could have covered more of the possibilities for sure. I just wanted to show that there were some examples that actually had physical evidence. And the soil one, I'm not sure how solid that evidence is yet, but it's to me it sounds like a very plausible hypothesis for sure. I agree with you 100%. A Race and Joseph Michael, what is up? Hey Eve, you just bought Starch Solution. Dr. John McDougall, very excited to join the high carb, low fat vegan community. Good point there, Eve. I want to bring this up. I follow. You guys know who I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. Vegan cardiologist, medical doctor Daniela Bellardo. You guys probably know who I'm talking about, right? She made a post about low fat. Yeah, low-fat vegans or something like that. Like a lot of us are in a cult. I just replied back to her. We converse sometimes. I don't think she got back to me on this one, but I told her a lot of us are just kind of high-carb, low-fat out of just like without even doing anything. It's not like I'm seeking to eat a high-carb or low. She called us like low-fat people, low-fat vegans. She's a vegan herself. I said it just happens that way naturally if you eat a whole food plant-based diet, since most plants tend to skew towards higher in carbohydrate content, lower in fat. Yeah, there's exceptions, obviously. So I just want to make sure that Eve knows, yeah, it's not like, for me at least, it's not like something I strive to like eliminate or reduce fat, other than not having oil in my diet. Ooh, I just heard the Mountains in the Sea donated $5 on Streamlabs. Thanks so much, Mountains in the Sea. Your first one that gets the
high percentage like YouTube. I want to support creators on there, but I wasn't sure about it. Keep up the good work and tell the lovely Angie B hello.
Let's see. What do you think of Ryan? What do you and Angie think of later in? Later, what is that question? I wasn't sure what. But do they take a high percentage like YouTube? Was that a typo there, Mountains in the Sea? Later in. Let me know if you guys know what she's talking about there. You want to support creators on there. But wasn't sure about it. Keep up. Yeah, I'm not sure what platform you're asking about there, the Mountains in the Sea. Later in. Huh. Let me know if you guys know, or Mountains in the Sea. Let me know. And I see C. Just I'm sorry, Eve. I guess you liked my reply there. Yeah, I was saying I'll get back to Mountains in the Sea, but Eve, let me get back to you first. So I'm just saying, yeah, I personally don't worry about making sure my diet is always high carb, low fat. Like I pointed out to Daniela, I'm not afraid to eat avocados, nuts, and seeds, but you don't make those the basis of a meal. I mean, once in a blue moon maybe, but avocados go on top. You have a few nuts and seeds. You don't make like a whole dinner out of nuts and seeds is what I'm saying, or durian or something like that. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I just think it just kind of happens. If you eat a lot of whole food plants, you're just kind of naturally probably going to have a higher carb, lower fat diet. But yeah, don't be afraid of fat. I have avocados almost every day. Let's see. So let's see what Mountains in the Sea was saying there. I want to answer her question. Let's see. Let's see. I wish I could answer your questions of the Mountains in the Sea. I'm not sure you meant by what do we think of later in. I bet you that's a typo. So if you want to like reply Mountains in the Sea, let me know, because I'm I am confused. Kron BTC. What happens if you eat only bananas? I don't recommend anyone eat only bananas or only potatoes or only kale or only whatever fill in the blank food you want to stick in there. Eat a balanced, diverse diet. Why would you want to eat only bananas for? I'm just kind of curious. Like, probably though in the short term, nothing too bad would happen to you. Like, you know, like a week or two. Is it here? You heard something? All right, I gotta go. I'll be right back. My Clean Machine Green Protein is being delivered by UPS right now, and I don't want any thief to steal. I'll be right back. Give me like 30 seconds. Entertain them. Entertain everyone, guys. I gotta go to the door. All right, guys, it is here. It is here. My protein. People will ask, like, hey, where do you get your protein at? And I'll say today, if anyone asks me where I get my protein, it's from UPS. I didn't plan on doing a live unboxing. I sprinted down the hallway too. So let's see. Let's check it out here. I'm all excited. They got the chair show there, huh? My ugly shirt that I wear in the winter time is back there. Okay, so here we go. All right, live unboxing. Woohoo! Actually, I should put them on the. I should put them up on the screen right now, huh? Let's see. All right, here we go, guys. Here's my live unboxing here. Oh, it's supposed to be Patreon Mountains and Sea. I'll answer your question then. Thanks. All right, cool. So let's see what they sent me here. Ooh, wow, they sent me a lot of stuff here. Wow, I'm stoked. Okay, they sent me not only one, but two. They sent me two Clean Machine Green Proteins. Okay, and someone was asking earlier on the live stream if the B12 information's on the label, and I'm pretty sure I saw that last time. Let's see. Vitamin B12. Yeah, 0.47 micrograms, 20%. Oh, we got text to speech.
Geez, finally I catch your stream. It's my first time I am early on the stream. I just want to thank you, Ryan and Angie. You guys changed my life. I turned vegan recently, and like you said, Ryan, it never sucked being vegan. It's awesome. Love you guys.
Well, thank you for that. Let's see. What was your name again there? Let's see. Attaby. Okay, yeah. I'm okay. Early. Yeah, this live stream just started like, what, 10, 15 minutes ago. Cool. Thank you so much for your donation there, Attaby. And thank you for using Streamlabs where they don't take a cut of anything. Cool. I'm glad we helped change your lives. That's what we do here. That's what keeps me going. You know, that knowing that we help people, we inspire people. And, you know, one passion I have is, you know, fighting the misinformation, the disinformation war that I've been fighting for years against plant-based and vegan diets. So cool. I'm glad you appreciate it. So let me continue on here. So I got, yeah, the Clean Machine Green Protein, and one scoop of the stuff has, as far as B12 goes, 20% of your daily value. And it's got, you know, large percents of like so many other things, like, you know, vitamin A, vitamin K has like over like 1,000%. You know, calcium, iron, phosphorus, magnesium, sodium, zinc. You know, so it's cool. They sent me a lot of this. They know I'm doing a lot more strength training right now, so I want to let them know. I want to make sure that I take advantage of what I'm doing here. And let's see here. Oh, cool. They sent me some clean BCAA as well, branch chain amino acids, which work together with the Clean Machine Green Protein. I like to have these like before or after a workout, so, or just put it in with the smoothie too and get a little bit more. So cool. Thanks so much, Clean Machine, for sending this to me. I said I was kind of getting nervous. I ran out. I was like rationing what I had left. So let me put a link to how to get some of this stuff. And they're having a really good sale right now too. I don't even know if you have to use my code, but if you do, they'll know I sent you. I want them to know that I'm, proudly, they're not sponsoring me, but what am I saying? They're, I'm an affiliate, which means I want to let people know that, I'm into this. I've been using this religiously for 2+ years now. So it's linked to Clean Machine, and they have a sale right now. It's the founder's birthday. I think it's like buy one, get one for like 58% off or something like that. But there's a link. Thank you so much, Clean Machine, for sending this to me. I didn't have any for the past couple days. I might just go make a little tiny smoothie when I get off of here, just so I can get some in me post-workout today. So awesome. I am stoked. UPS came late, but I got it before anything could get stolen out there. All right, so let me get back to what's happening. I'm sorry, guys, if I've been ignoring you guys as I was getting all that stuff and unpacking it there. But yeah, Mountains in the Sea was asking about supporting artists or anyone on Patreon, and that's a good place too. I forgot what their percentage take is. I honestly don't remember. But yeah, if you want to follow us on Patreon, I put that in our video today. You can find the link to our Patreon. I don't know. I'm really kind of slow about. I guess our Patreon's kind of small, and I'm kind of slow to respond often to get the rewards sent out. I do get them out, but we're thinking about maybe switching it all to maybe YouTube or something. They have a new kind of Patreon like feature. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, the best way to support an artist is to just keep viewing their content and get their merchandise, their shirts, and our case books and stuff like that too. Yeah, and yeah, donations on Streamlabs for super chats are awesome because they don't take anything. But yeah, just by being with us is great. I'm happy about that. If you want to get some of our stuff too, even more awesome too. What's that, babe? Tell them about what? Oh yeah, Angie raises a good point. And tell a friend to watch. Angie's in the bathtub right now, so that's why I'm yelling at her through the walls here. But yeah, tell a friend to watch. Please help us grow too. All right, so let's see. All right, so what kinds of questions have I been missing? Now is a great time to ask me something. Give some water here. So stoked, man. I've been so bummed not having my my stuff here, because not only is it a great thing for workouts with its high amino acid content, it's also great for all the vitamins and nutrients in it. It's just like a whole food plant that I can get behind. Let's see. Hey Sean. Yeah, we were on earlier, Sean. I said hi to you earlier. My bad. My brain. I never heard of that, Kay. Let's see. Cron, no, I'm not on Parler. In fact, I thought no one was on there right now. I thought Amazon Web Services is not hosting them anymore. Yeah, I've been watching the news today, Johnny. I saw that. Yeah, the House of Representatives did that today. Jaden, no, that delivery was not staged. It wasn't timed. I've been waiting all day. I've been tracking it on let's see if I can paste it. I've been tracking it on the UPS website today. It says out for delivery. We'll be here before 9. It's like 6:54 right now. I'm going, how late is it gonna get here? So when I started the live stream and Angie's in the tub, I knew for sure, just by Murphy's law, it would happen as I was talking to you guys. So I just told her, listen for the door, yell at me, I'll stop what I'm doing, because I don't want it to get stolen. So anyway, yeah, that was not staged. It was just a bizarre series of events that let it happen right now. So anyway, yeah, I feel you, JL. Long week and only Wednesday. But yeah, it was really honestly timed right now. And also, I didn't bring in the larger box of Bob's Red Mill. I got it for a bunch of their oat products, which I like to have at night. If you've seen my vlogs, I have a little bit of like oatmeal or muesli, I don't know how to pronounce it exactly. And we got a bunch of other stuff of theirs too to get I think we had to get like $50 worth of stuff to get the free shipping. So yeah, it's a pretty big box of stuff, but we like all that stuff. A lot of like dried, I think like legumes and things like that. So anyway, All right, so any other question? Joseph, Michael, what's my favorite vegan mayo to buy? That's a loaded question there. It assumes I have a favorite mayo to buy. Let's think. I really don't buy vegan mayo all that often. Hey, babe, do we have a favorite vegan mayo? Nah. That Yeah, sorry, I can't say we have a favorite. I mean, we've tried different ones, but yeah, mayo is not like a regular part of how we roll and put it. Yeah, if I make a sandwich, it'll usually be some kind of PBJ sandwich. But yeah, I'm not that I'm against vegan mayo. I'm just not a huge fan. I guess we were never mayo fans like pre-vegan, So it's like not like when we went vegan, we were looking for like vegan mayo type products. So anyway, yeah, use hummus instead if you want, huh? And Race Lever raises a good point. If you hit the like button down there, or up there, I guess it would be down there, Ryan will give you a back massage before you go to bed tonight. Yes, you truthful and accurate statement there, Race. See, Brian, scroll up to see your question. Let's see if I can find your question, Brian. What's the best way to reduce anxiety? I did see that fly by me here. That's why I put the link for super chats if you want to make sure super chat tips. But anyway, let's see. I have the trouble of not being able to complete a yawn. Huh. Sounds weird, I know. It's the most uncomfortable thing. Brian, that sounds like two different things to me. Like, anxiety, having anxiety and wanting to reduce it, and also not be able to complete a yawn. Yawns are usually associated with fatigue, tiredness, and anxiety is something a little different than that. But reducing anxiety, I would say stop once in a while, just kind of unplug, turn off or just put away from your devices, TV, stuff like that, and just try some meditating. Or just listen to some chill music or something like that. Just kind of take yourself out of the flow that might cause anxiety. I'm not saying it's a be all end all, but that's something to, give a shot to. Let me know what you think there. Deep Rock 87. No, I haven't watched Demi Door yet. I'm bad. I'm slow. Thanks for reminding me. I think I still have the browser tab open from the last live stream or two when you suggested it. So I will hopefully get to checking out Jimmy Dore. I know you've been interested in me checking out his show, so thank you for reminding me. Let's see. So Brian said it's almost like air hunger. Just thought I'd get your thoughts. Cool. I wish I had some better advice for you there, Brian. I don't know. I'm kind of confused by what you said. I'm not sure if I grasp what your situation is there exactly. Vegan YouTube, is it dead? Is it thriving? Hey, some people are kicking butt, others are leaving. It depends what it is. I mean, I don't look at it like that. I mean, it really, when you look at it, just you watch what kind of content you like, and I watch all sorts of content on YouTube. I don't just watch just other vegans. I'm sure you guys are like that too. So you just watch what you like. If you watch a vegan channel, cool. If you watch a channel that talks about other stuff, cool. Just make it what you want it to be. But yeah, I don't feel like I'm hanging out with all these vegan YouTube content creators as my buddies or something like that. I know a lot of them, but it's not like I'm watching all their stuff and I know exactly what they're doing at all times. So yeah, everyone's doing it in their own way. All right, you could listen to Race Lover's advice there about how to deal with depression and anxiety. That could get it done, huh? And Peter has some suggestions there too. Yeah, yoga. Thank you, JL. I said, some meditation. I should have said breathing type exercises. Walking. Just get out and doing a little walk sometimes. Just 10, 15-minute walk can really kind of change your day right around. Those are great suggestions, JL. And I do all of these on the reg. Breathing exercises, meditation, walking, and yoga. And something I like to mention too is if the weather permits, if you have a good day, get out and experience some outdoors, some nature, some sunshine, some sky, some of that stuff. If you spend even 15 minutes of that can really change your day around. If you have the time, maybe make it a day or something like that, an afternoon. I might do that tomorrow if we have some nice weather. Let's see. All right, cool. Yeah, mountains and the sea. You agree? Yeah, walking, outdoors. Yeah, the kinds of things that just kind of get you out of Oh, Angie texted me here. She texted me on the watch here. Alternate nostril breathing technique. Yeah, I think you do something. You could do stuff like that. Yeah, try different things. You can Google that too. Alternate nostril breathing. Um, let's see. 20 wants to know, will I have long sleeves back in stock soon? Great question. 20. You're asking about our website here. I'm on happyhealthyvegan.org. Oops, wrong browser tab there. And I hate to say it, but probably not. We are just kind of behind the ball this year with getting out the Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook. So probably not. I don't know if we're going to press up any of those long sleeve black shirts that we had last year. Even though we probably should, we still have like many more months of cold weather. So, you never know. Thanks for reminding me about that, So yeah, we probably should. This would be probably the first winter we didn't press up like a long sleeve special shirt. So thank you. Joseph Michael, you didn't have to do that. Joseph, you're a moderator. Have I met or heard of Rich Roll? Yes, obviously. Yeah, Joseph, I got Rich Roll's book Finding Ultra when it came out, not right when it came out, but maybe like 2013 or 14. Yeah, I've listened to his podcast. I haven't listened to it for a few years, to be honest with you. They're long. You have to really have some time. And I often used to listen to podcasts when I'm driving. And since I don't really drive too many far places right now, besides the post office and stuff like that, no, I haven't listened to a Rich Roll podcast in a while. But yeah, he seems like a really cool, chill dude. Yeah, he lives in Southern California too. Around my age. I think he's a couple years older than me. So yeah, we have some, shared experiences there. Grew up at the same time, kind of like, got overweight and lost our athleticism in our 30s and got our S together in our 40s. So yeah, it would be cool to chat with him sometime. I just think he's probably never heard of me, or if he has, probably doesn't care. I'm like small potatoes. But if you're watching Rich Roll, have you ever had a 53-year-old guy in his 50s, vegan, that trains every day and trains for slam dunking? And you can watch my slam dunk video reel too on YouTube. You don't see too many guys doing that. So anyway, just putting that out there, Rich. And plus I have this big, not big, this, big in the sense I've been doing it since 2013, just been online advocating for veganism, advocating for, animals not being killed for food, advocating that people don't just destroy our environment so they can eat cheeseburgers, advocating for having, better health by eating whole food plants. So if you're watching, Rich, I want to go on your show, bro. Let's see, you just ordered Angie's book. Let me see if I got a notification. Let's see, Alma. Yeah, I guess, why is my phone being silent right now? Oh, because I'm dumb and I have it on silent. That's why I haven't heard anything beep. Yes, Alma. Yeah, you just ordered the Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook, and let's see. You want us to sign it? Let's see. Both sign it. Okay. All right, Alma. Hopefully you mentioned that when you checked out. Did you mention that? There's a little box where you could put a message to us. Did you say both sign it? Because that's the best way, because I don't have to remember anything. So I'll have to remember after the show to go put a note in there for us to both sign it. So let me know, Alma. Do I need to remember, or did you put that in there? But yeah, it's here. Oops. Let me show everyone. Yeah, the Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook. Here we go. Alma just got this. Yeah, these are pretty new. We just got them in late November. Angie's hard work of 4 years. And like I said, I'm going to the post office like soon, like either tomorrow or Friday for sure. So if you want to get an order in now, it'll get shipped out really, really quickly. So it's fortuitous timing is what I'm saying. So anyway, let's see. So counting the pages, I ordered 2 and left a note. Thanks. Okay, that helps me out if you leave a note. But like I said, I'll try to remember after if you didn't. I try to remember on the days of live streams. If anyone orders during a live stream, they're probably wanting it to get autographed by us. So anyway, cool counting the pages. Let's see. Did I get a notification for yours there? Let's see. Since my phone's been silent. Oh man, I see UPS texted me too with my silent phone, about the clean machine delivery. So I screwed myself by making my phone silent. Let's see, Jaden, what vitamin D do I take? I've not been taking any, and I think I should get a boost living in Canada. Yeah, it all depends on your latitude, basically. I've shown this on previous live streams. I think if you live north of like this 37th parallel latitude, you do need to take a supplement. There's not sufficient high noon, UV rays to get a sufficient vitamin D, particularly if you have darker skin. I have been actually, I don't think you've seen this light here. I've been going out almost every day. After I work out, I'll go out, I'll work out, then I'll come in, make my smoothie. Then I'll go sit out on our porch, which has this chair angled right into the sun. It's so perfect. So I sit out there every day, weather permitting, if there's sun or it's not too windy, even it could be like, 62 degrees, as long as there's no wind. It feels amazing this time of year. So I'm lucky I have that, ability to do that in my work schedule here. But that's what I'll do. I'll go out and sit outside, 15, 20, 30 minutes, depending on how the day is structured. And I'm actually more suntanned right now in January than I am in like July, August. And I'm not trying to really get a tan. The more tan you get, the longer you have to sit out because your skin's darker. So I'm just trying to absorb vitamin D and getting a light tan as we go. So yeah, I'm not trying to get an enormous tan. Race Lever, you gave me some clues as to where you live, Race Lever. You're jealous or upset at my 62-degree days. You're going to be really upset. Tomorrow's supposed to be about 75, maybe 77, something like that. And then it's going to be like 80 Friday and Saturday. But anyway, so I know, Race Lever, you live in a different climate than I do. So you haven't given me too many clues as to where you're from. But yeah, GL, our person who asked that question, I forgot who you were now. Yeah, from Canada, you're definitely above the 37th parallel. That's roughly like a little south of San Francisco, for West Coast people. So yeah, all of Canada is definitely above that. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is take a vitamin D supplement. And since I don't really do that because I just try to go out and get the sun, I don't have a recommendation that I can personally give you. Let me see if there's any vitamin D in the Clean Machine. I've forgotten that, if there is any. I didn't think there was any. Let's see. None listed on here. So yeah, what's it called? Duckweed's got a lot of great stuff in it, but I guess it can't have everything in it. It's freezing in New York. Yeah, I don't think I could survive a winter in like a cold, wintry, snowy place. I'm sure it's beautiful. I see photos of stuff like that, movies. It looks amazing, but I would freeze and freak out probably. I'm used to Southern California weather. I've spent every winter of my life in California. Yeah, 60 to 65 degrees is great, Mountain to Sea. If it's sunny and not windy or not too windy, if you're getting full sun exposure, 65 feels amazing, Sean, not much snow. Where are you at, Sean? I forgot. I sent you that book, and I honestly don't remember what state I sent it to. I thought it was further east, though. Let's see. Theodore, wow, that's a complicated and good question. What's the best way to support plant-based organic farming? Subsidies, special tax breaks? Yeah, that's a great idea. I can't think of any politicians wanting to help out that sort of farming because, all the big money is in big agri. And if any subsidies are going to farming, it's typically going to them. I don't know. I got to think more about that, Theodore. Yeah, how can we encourage more farms to help them out? These smaller farms that grow in a way that's beneficial to their local ecosystem, to the environment. We want more of that, is what I'm saying. That's a good question. I really don't know. I'll be processing that in the back of my mind. I should run for politics again, huh? But yeah, in subsidies, definitely for big agri, for big, for cheese and dairy and meat subsidies, and all those subsidies. I don't know why that's just not being proposed right now in Congress. It's maybe they were helpful 100 years ago whenever they first got enacted, but there's no need now. It stifles competition. Like, say, Beyond Meat, they're producing a product that competes with real meat that's subsidized. So how is that fair? If they say, let capitalism work and blah, 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 well, that's a bunch of crap if you're fighting against government subsidized businesses that are making products that have been around. They're the old timers. They're the ones that are entrenched, ensconced, and you have like disruptive new companies that have to start up from nothing and go against that. So yeah, those subsidies, just like I said, maybe they did some good a long time ago. I don't think any of us were around when they started, but anyway, now they just end them. It's silly. Hey, plant-based fits. Hey, plant-based powered. Yeah, you were there earlier in the live stream today. I responded to you on my video about B12 and ancient ancestors, and we both agreed, like, who cares what our ancient ancestors may have eaten? I mean, most of them didn't live to 30, and they're just trying to survive, or they're probably not the best model to copy your diet from. Ooh, I think we just got another order right now from. Oh, that's Al. Huh. I think I just got a second notification from Almo. So anyway, thanks, Almo. We'll sign your book for you for sure. Oh, I see Peter just left a super chat tip on Streamlabs. What's that, Peter? In Canada, we have the Animal Protection Party. Wow, that's awesome. I never even heard of that. A political party that's working on getting people elected for animals and environmental, and one of their goals is to remove animal agriculture subsidies. I can't believe you guys have them too. I just thought it was a dumb United States thing. Well, that's I'm sad to hear that, Peter, but I'm glad to hear that there's a party, and that's what we need. That's what I thought maybe when I first got in contact with running with the Humane Party, that we might be able to fight stuff like that, but I don't think they can get really any candidates on ballots. Is this a real viable party there, Peter? If so, we need more options here in the United States. It's just too hard to hang all your hopes off one of the two major political parties. That's what I learned in my campaign last year. Let's see, Vegan Metalhead, thinking of moving to Vegas. Wow, Vegas is cool. It gets really cold in the wintertime. A lot of people don't realize that. It's arid there. I mean, it doesn't rain all that much, but it gets cold there. I memean, if you're from East Coast, you probably won't consider it, terribly cold. But coming from LA and going to like Las Vegas this time of year, it's a shock. Let's see. Well, yeah, as far as joining a political party, I was like for like well over a decade, until like about a year ago, I had like no party affiliation, but I told you I switched mine in around January, February, I think it was January, to the Democratic Party to try to get their endorsement. But then once I learned more about how that all worked and how kind of shady it was, at the last minute, I decided not to seek their endorsement. So I changed my party affiliation needlessly. I'll probably switch it back, but I'll see. There might be some benefits so I could vote in primaries in the future. But I thought in California, they made it so that independent, not affiliated with party voters, registered voters can vote in a primary of their choice of the two major parties. But Parth, I definitely will not run for U.S. president. I didn't have enough money to run for city council properly. I mean, I had enough money to run and have a real campaign. I was able to do the stuff like have yard signs and pay to get my statement into the ballot. The book, whatever you call it, that every registered voter gets. My statements in there. I had my website. I had a real candidacy, but it wasn't enough. I was outspent like by a factor of 10 or 20 by the ones who got the top two votes. So yeah, president, I'd have to really have a different position in the world to be able to raise that kind of funds to run for president. Okay, Sean, Southwest Michigan, and not much snow this year. That might change. If you heard about the polar vortex starting to split off, and if it doesn't snow, it'll bring some just crippling cold weather. But anyway, let's see, Mountain in the Sea, you cannot vote for primaries in Oregon. But yeah, I thought here in California I was able to before as a non-party affiliated voter, or at least maybe Angie was, because she didn't switch her affiliation. But anyway, Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that right now. It doesn't really, it doesn't bother me, my party affiliation at the time. Anyway, Ray says I should have borrowed money from Angie and I would have won. Just deplete our entire net worth to run for city council. No, that's a horrible, horrible, foolish investment there. It's like I was reading on Twitter what Mark Cuban was saying about people who are like taking out loans to buy like volatile assets like Bitcoin or any kind of cryptocurrency, where you could be wiped out just like that. And then you owe the money on it too. He's saying that's completely foolish. And that's what it'd be like to like liquidate your life savings to run for political office. Let's see, Peter, no snow in Victoria. I thought you guys don't get a lot of snow there, right? You still have, relatively, warm climate, being near the ocean. Let's see. How long have I been vegan, plant-based? That's a good question. I mean, solid 100% committed to being 100% vegan, a little over 10 years. But, for the 10 years before that, I was pretty close to being vegetarian because I was living with Angie, who was vegetarian, and she made all the food, obviously, because she's way better at that than I am. So I was eating what she made. So I was pretty close to vegetarian for the 10 years prior to going vegan. So 10 years of kind of loose plant-based and 10 years solid vegan. So yeah, it's been working out, I'd say. I haven't fallen apart yet like all the anti-vegans say. I haven't lost all my eyebrows and, I haven't lost all my muscle. In fact, I'm more muscular now than I was 10, 20 years ago. Peter, it's not only that rich people can run for president. I mean, it helps if you can put in your own money, but that's like usually like the last option, even for rich people. The really can make you a candidate, a viable candidate for president or senator or house or anything like that, governor or local, state government, is the ability to be able to raise money. And so that's really the number one factor. If you can raise enough money that you're on an equal playing field with your competitors, that's what it's all about. So each kind of race has its own kind of like how much money you need. For like a city council race here in Long Beach, I was told by an advisor, a political advisor, a local one, 10,000 minimum. And I just kind of said, I'm never going to get that. I got like, $3,000. He said 10,000 minimum. And he said minimum because like the person who ended up winning, once you counted her campaign and money contributed by super PACs, which there's no limits, well over $100,000. So I was outspent by a huge amount. There's just no way to compete with that. So yeah, you got to be able to raise money or be able to find super PACs, political action committees who will donate to. After all that ended, after my race, and now I know how it works, I was thinking, I wish I could put together like some kind of vegan super PAC where, I raise money from anyone, vegans or people interested in the environment, and donate those funds to campaigns who have values in alignment with ours. Not to say the candidates have to be vegan per se, but they understand, like, say, the role of animal agriculture and climate change, and will work to like end the subsidies to agriculture. Candidates whose values are in alignment. So that would be kind of cool if I could make some kind of vegan super PAC of some kind. I gave that idea to Angie recently. She goes, yeah, it's cool, but it sounds like a lot of work, and it's like, yeah, I know. So I don't know. There's a lot of cool things one can do in life. There's only so much time and resources though. But anyway, use a super chat to tip money to run. Yeah, you need a lot of super chats, huh? Let's see. Ray says he lifted a quarter off the floor. I can run for president. I can raise money. Yeah, but you need to raise a lot of quarters off the floor, Ray. So we're talking like, tens of thousands of quarters. If you can do that, then you're a viable candidate. Hey, Sarah, how's it going, Sarah? Yeah, I saw you earlier today when I live premiered that video about duckweed, B12, and Mike the Vegan. So good to see you again, Sarah. Yeah, stay as long or as short as you can. It's all good. Just good to see people and say hi to you guys. I tell you, you guys are my friends now. I don't go out really. If I go out just with Angie, we don't like hang out with people in groups. I mean, occasionally we'll see some friends from afar or something like that, you know, but like, you know, we don't spend a lot of time or anything like that. So you guys are the ones I spend time with. Plant-based powered. You don't know how to unblock race. Too bad. Does anyone have any like instructions, maybe a link they could send plant-based powered how to unblock someone on YouTube? Because I know how to do it on our channel, but I don't think I know how to do it as just like a normal user. So if anyone has some instructions, maybe it's exactly the same. But yeah, maybe you could send that over to. Oh, but you can't paste links in here. If a moderator, maybe Race can do that. If you want to get unblocked, Race, you can paste links in the chat here. Let me get a little more water here. He said he accidentally blocked Race. You know, it can happen when you like, you know, clicking on someone's comment, you know, you could accidentally block them, and I don't know how easy it is to unblock them once you did that. But yeah, no one wants to block Race. Through your Google account, says Purple. Huh. Let's see. So what else did I miss here in all that little stuff? Let's see. Am I always on the live premieres? Ask about me, Produce Not Pills. I'm always on the live premieres. Yeah, and Angie is too. Yeah, I mean, unless one of us happens to be doing an errand or something right then. But yeah, we're typically both here when we do the live premieres. You went to block Race because he won't date you. I forgot. Yeah, you're a female, Produce Not Pills. I totally forgot about that. Oh, Peter. Yeah, what are you saying? You haven't eaten any gluten in about 2 weeks. Trying to see if it would help you feel less tired, and it's really working. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've heard some people have beneficial effects from not having much or any gluten in their diet. I really don't feel any different. I really don't eat much gluten, to be honest with you guys. So yeah, I feel exactly the same if I have some gluten or no gluten. Yeah, for us, it's kind of like, yeah, not a thing. But yeah, I know some people, yeah, definitely. So yeah, if that's an issue, yeah, try it out. Yeah, I encourage, you know, experimenting around a bit to try to see if you can find, you know, if you're having some kind of issue like that, maybe it is a dietary tweak that'll just click it all right together. Let's see. No, Peter's from Canada. Let's see. What are you saying there, Race? Sometimes I just kind of lose track of your thought there, Race. Hey, Groovy Lisa. How's it going there, Groovy Lisa? Good to see ya. Good question there, Produce Not Pills. Do I smell onion and garlic on strangers? Yeah, sometimes you really smell a person reeking of garlic, huh? I mean, yeah. Onions usually not so much. But yeah, I'll smell garlic on people from time to time. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Kelly from Ireland. Greetings to you there in magical Ireland. Intermittent fasting. No, that's not something I'm into. I've never been intrigued by intermittent fasting. I've seen it has some benefits. I'm not denying that, particularly for people who are not vegan. People, you know, eating more, a non-vegan American sort of diet. There seems to be longevity gains that could be had from intermittent fasting. I haven't seen really much data showing that there's much of any gains, longevity speaking, comparing, intermittent fasting diets to just eating how we eat, just a clean, or relatively clean, whole food, vegan diet. I even think Dr. Longo said something to that effect too. It's really not much to be gained from intermittent fasting if you're already eating really well and exercising, taking care of yourself. And for me, it's just like it's a non-starter for me personally because I'm very active. I mean, like in a typical day, I'll wake up and get my thing together, do some stretching, then I'll exercise for like 40, 50, 60 minutes. I'm going through a lot of calories and I want to come back and I want to eat. I'm hungry because I don't eat anything before exercise. I wake up, so I guess I'm fasting when I'm sleeping and then through exercise. But after that, come back, have my big smoothie, put in my Clean Machine Green Protein, which I missed the past few days, and then I'm working a kind of a very cerebral job. You know, the brain is powered by sugar, by glucose. I got to fuel that back up. So I wouldn't be able to do all the stuff I do as far as physical and mental things go. Our productivity would be really crippled. So yeah, I don't really understand how it would benefit me. In fact, I think it would slow me down. But I guess if I were older, concerned about longevity and not vegan, consider it. What do you think? What's your hope to get? Forgot your name there in Ireland. What was your what you think would be a beneficial aspect of intermittent fasting as a vegan? I assume. Let me know. No, I just don't like garlic because it makes me smell really bad for like 2-3 days. That's basically it. That's the number one reason. And it just stinks up everything too. Trying to cook, the whole kitchen smells like garlic. I just don't like how it's so freaking stinky. If it was like stinkless, odorless garlic, I might think about it again. But yeah. Julian, one of the best health tips I can share. Yeah, go vegan. Go, not like Oreo junk food vegan, but relatively whole food vegan. Go whole food vegan. Get some at least moderate exercise in several times a week. Try to maybe more days on than off. I think if you just do that, whole food vegan, get some decent exercise in, you're looking, you're heading down a good path, because that's the path I've been going down for a long time now and having really good results. Malik Muhammad, thanks for sharing that Ramadan is an intermittent fast for 30 days, eating before and or after sunrise. See, that would be tough for me. That would be really tough. Peter, you eat raw bulbs over organic? Wow, that's crazy. I couldn't do that, raw or cooked. Johnny wants to know, how many scoops do I put in the Clean Machine Green Protein? Now that I got plenty in again, I'll probably put in. I never put in 2 scoops. I probably should, but that's kind of it's be kind of expensive, I guess if I was super rich, I would go for it. But yeah, I figure this is good. 1 scoop gives me an extra 20 grams of amino acids. And some days I'll put in half a scoop if I'm not doing anything all that crazy physical. So it's usually, between half a scoop and a full scoop. I've never gone 2 scoops before. For me, a whole scoop is like, ooh, I feel like I'm living large. But that said, back when I had this before, I would put in maybe say 3/4 of a scoop or 8/10 of a scoop, but mix in some of the branched chain amino acids to kind of bump the amino acid content up a little bit, the protein content. Let's see. So proves on pill. So Ryan, you technically intermittent fast, but just naturally. I mean, I guess so. Say I have a my late night snack about 11. I go to bed about 1:30 or 2. Wake up about 10:30 or so, 10:45 if I get some good sleep. And then I'll exercise for about an hour or so. So I'm probably having my breakfast somewhere around 11:45 or noon, something like that. So yeah, I guess it's sort of, I'm kind of intermittent fasting for about half a day, like 12, 13 hours. No. I guess something like that, huh? Yeah, it's not an intentional fast. I just don't like to exercise with a bunch of food jiggling around in my body. I've done it before, obviously, but I prefer just to I notice I eat enough food. That's the thing. I eat enough food and I have that late night snack about 11. Remember, I go to bed at 2. So when I wake up, I still have energy. I'm not totally drained, because it wasn't like I ate dinner at 6 and had nothing since. I had that snack at 11 or so. So I wake up and have enough sufficient energy to do my thing. So I guess I am, in a way, weirdly intermittent fasting, but I don't look at it like that. I just don't like to train on a full stomach. Race lover, I fast real slow. LDJT, linoleic acid. What is linoleic acid? Is that something I should know about? Let's see, is it in here? I guess I don't think anything about it, because I'm not even aware of what it is. Is it a fancy name for something that we're familiar with? Let me know. Let's see, Kevin. There you go in Ireland. Yeah, it was about you. You're the one that asked about the intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting. You say thank you very much. Appreciate my reply. Trying to lose weight at the moment. 8 years vegan. Had a bad year last year. Putting on weight. Eating not the best vegan food. Well, great points there. Okay, that's why I wonder why when people are asking about intermittent fasting, what are they hoping to gain that they think they can't gain from just having a regular balanced vegan diet? Intermittent fasting shouldn't really make much difference as far as weight loss goes because everything I've learned, all the medical doctors, vegan, plant-based ones I follow really subscribe to the theory. It really has to do with more like your total daily caloric intake versus how much calories you need to survive and many calories do you burn through exercise. So intermittent fasting just kind of skews them all to a certain portion of the day. Basically, you can get the same amount of calories in by eating 3 meals throughout the day. So I don't think there's any magic about losing weight with intermittent fasting. In fact, I wish Tracy, our moderator, was on right now. Who she usually is. I think she's busy now. School's back in session. She's a teacher. Anyway, she's lost 80 pounds. This was a while ago when she went vegan, and she didn't do anything like intermittent fasting. Didn't do anything like calorie restricting. She just ate like how we do. Happy, healthy, vegan. Whole food plants. She lost 80 pounds. Her husband lost even more. And they weren't even really doing much in the way of exercise. But that's my tips for you. Eat as clean as you can, whole food, plant-based. I'm going to go out and say if weight loss is a primary aim for you, I would say no oil. Maybe you can have some later on. I don't think it's evil or anything like that, like some vegans do. But I think if you're trying to lose weight, the reason why oil is not conducive for weight loss, it's super condensed calories, so you can just have a little thimbleful of oil, and you get 100 calories from that. So that's my tip for you guys there. I don't think intermittent fasting is the magic way. You still need a certain amount of calories in a day's eating, and you're not gonna calorie restrict from just eating once a day or something like that. And I'm not recommending calorie restriction at all. Tweety, thanks for the Karma Nuts contest. Yeah, I forgot we did that. We did that a while ago. I still have the box here. Oh, I still have a couple Karma Nuts. Yeah, I remember we did that Karma Nuts contest here. I left the box in there. I still have a couple more packages of their raw nuts here. Yeah, I love Karma Nuts. Yeah, I've been meaning to move that box for a month. LTG219. Man, you're asking some technical questions here. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not a nutritionist, anything of the sort. So yeah, I would recommend asking those questions to someone who's more versed in those matters there. Let's see. Kristen, you lost a ton of weight when you went from vegetarian to vegan. I've heard that happen many a time because of, what's the thing that most people are hanging on to when they're vegetarian? It's cheese, So yeah, once you get rid of that, which is, very, it's a lot of fat, very condensed, a lot of dense calories. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Well, you can ask those questions, LTG219. I'm just letting you know, I'm not going to BS you. I know a lot of, social media people try to present themselves as an expert in everything, and I don't. I'm just letting you know that's outside of my expertise there. Let's see. Hello, Kathy. Thanks for joining us here. Let's see. Roy, yes, I did get my stimulus check. I think I got about a week ago when I checked my statement online. Did you get yours? Let's see. Elena, you've been vegan since 2009. That's back when I really started flirting with veganism heavily, and your weight has always been the same. Yeah, that's what I like to point out to people. Vegan isn't really a weight loss diet. I mean, it can be, considering what you may have been eating before going vegan. If you're eating a lot of just bad foods for you, you can still switch to a vegan diet and continue eating more processed foods if you want. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, if weight loss is also one of your goals of being vegan, yeah, I would consider eating more whole food plants, and for a while at least, just kind of cut back as much as you want on the oils. Remember, you have vegan is not a diet. It's not a weight loss diet. It's a way of living that doesn't involve exploiting, harming, killing animals. Let's see. Yeah, I know, Race. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they could have definitely gave us more than these little. I appreciate it, but a $600 stimulus check. That's the first one we've gotten in like what 8 months or something like that. Yeah, yeah. But there's so much money that went overseas. Race, you raise excellent points. I agree with you, 100% there. Um, let's see. You're a runner, Elena. Yeah, I used to run a lot too, and up until a few years ago, then I switched over to what I'm doing now, basically. Wow, Johnny, lose 2 pounds a day. I know you're a bodybuilder, right? So you're going to go into a cutting phase. Now, how in the world does someone lose 2 pounds a day? I'm just curious. Not that I'm recommending that to you guys, but we'll see what Johnny says. Remember, Johnny Bravo is your competitive bodybuilder, right? So his deal is going to be probably different than yours. Let's see. Narrow. No, I've not heard from him ever. No, not a peep on any platform of any kind. What are you asking about, Siri? I didn't say your name. Why are you giving me some lip here? Let's see. What are you saying there, Leany? You think we are moving towards a vegan lifestyle? A lot of us are. There's more vegans now than there were last year and the year before that. If you think about it, we as human beings don't live in fear anymore every second, every day. And we now see eating animals is wrong. Fear, you can always go buy food. You're not living in this fight or flight sort of situation that people may have been in a long, long time ago. Now you can just go to the store and get food. So yeah. Once you're over that kind of survival sort of situation I painted out there, yeah, you don't have to worry about anything. Just go get plants. Let's see, Sam. So you've been intermittent fasting for a year, and you lost 60 pounds and feel great. Yeah. People can lose. Yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't work out or anything like that. Fasting has many health benefits, especially in combination with a plant-based diet. Cool. Yeah. I really don't see how it would help my lifestyle. I'm actually trying to not lose weight now. I'm trying to put on a few more pounds of muscle. So that for me, that's not part of my goal right now or anything like that. Let's see, Johnny. So what are you doing to lose weight now? You want to lose weight by lots of exercising, cutting down on water intake. Yeah, I would suggest. Yeah, you probably know what you're doing, but yeah, if you're wanting to get a little smaller rather than bigger, while still exercise, and running, cycling, that sort of thing, aerobic exercise rather than packing on some more muscle. You have a good point there, Race. Yeah, I'm not going to deny that. Yeah, this is going to be a really, sketchy sort of week here for us here in the United States. Don't disagree with that one bit. Every day, just kind of wake up and I go, God, I wake up, I hope something bad didn't happen today, and I'm probably going to be saying that for at least the next week. Yep. Oh, thanks, Matt. It's an old shirt I got from a company online called Solid Threads. Let's see. Let me see. We got 93 people on right now. Make sure I can see all your comments. I'll repaste the link down there to Streamlabs. If you want to leave a super chat tip there, it's awesome. They don't take a cut or anything like that. Or if you want to leave one through good old fashioned YouTube, it's all good too. Just putting that out there for y'all. And staying hydrated. Yeah, but I think it sounds like Johnny's going to be cutting down on the water though, huh? Leany, you're gonna leave me? You're gonna actually go do work? No, don't do actual productive stuff right now. Just hang out with us here. No, I'm just joking. I'm totally joking. No, but yeah, if you gotta get back to life, I fully understand. Water bad, no water good. This is all I drink, guys. Besides smoothies, all I drink is water. I love water. Um, how do you cut sugar cravings? Um, I don't know. I've never really had really much in the way of sugar cravings, even though I realized like 30 years ago I was addicted to like soda, and I felt ashamed for that. And I just, when I realized I was like, like having withdrawal symptoms, I just kind of fought through it. Maybe that's it. Is that how it works out for you with sugar? I don't know. Let's see. Bug eater. Do I have any concerns about drinking out of a plastic water bottle? Yeah, I know there's issues, like this is BPA free, but there's probably some other compound in there that's probably is bad that they're not testing for. Um, yeah, I usually don't drink out of a water bottle. I always bring one in here though. This is my cycling water bottle. I always bring one in here because there's lots of gear here, music gear, electronic stuff and instruments. And I figure this is the safest way to bring water in here or not accidentally have it, fall and potentially wreck something. So that's why I do that here. I prefer to drink out of my cans, like my steel cans, I think they are. They're just a little harder to bring in here, basically. Oh, let's see. Peter, did I hear that the factories in France that produce foie gras had to cull their geese there? Yeah, I mean, we're setting up the situations for more pandemics, more ones that could be even more devastating, these bird flu ones. So yeah, I mean, yeah, and thanks for the super chat tip about that, Peter. But yeah, I humans, when are we going to give up this obsession for meat that is causing so much just devastation on the environment, so much misery for not only animals but now for people by being directly responsible for pandemics? We just need like, is it really that worth it? People just can't eat a freaking Beyond Burger. They just can't enjoy potatoes and legumes. I don't. It's mind blowing. I mean, if someone were to say something like this a year ago, people would have thought you're crazy. But now we've seen what happens, how economies and lives get just uprooted once an outbreak like this happens, and no scientist is saying, okay, after this we're good, we just went through it, the next one will be 100 years. No, they're saying they're going to be much more frequent, more reason to just not eat animals anymore. People, if anyone's watching not vegan, just think about this. We don't want to go through any more of these, but I'm not sure what it takes to get people to fully change their ways in order to benefit themselves and the world. Anyway. Let's see. Yeah, Johnny knows what he's talking about here. I said what he's describing for himself works for very specific contexts, like bodybuilding, MMA, that kind of thing, boxers. Probably not the best thing to do if you're not into that sort of thing, if you're just a regular person. But yeah, he's just following methods that have been used for forever, basically. Let's see. Glacius Tutorials. You're 18 and been vegetarian for almost 3 years. Congratulations to you. I tried to go vegetarian when I was younger, in my early 20s, living at home. It was just really tough because I didn't have control over the food, even though my mom was kind of cool and helped as much as she could. But yeah, hopefully you're making your own food. If not, suggest getting our book, The Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook, and start making your own vegan food in your own time if you can do that. Peter, yeah, I am totally concerned. I've been reading, been seeing information on my Twitter feed from, sources that say that we're still not out of the woods as far as what happened a week ago here in the United States. There could be some more stuff happening this weekend, Inauguration Day. We're definitely not out of the woods yet here with domestic terrorism. Just call it for what it is. Anytime you attack a government building with the intent to get inside and destroy property and potentially kidnap and further harm our elected representatives inside there, that's terrorism, So I'm really hoping that things work out, like law enforcement really protects people they need to protect and things go down smoothly. But like I said, it's gonna every day I wake up just hoping nothing horrible's happened yet. Yeah, Race, I saw that. Yeah, how many? 20,000 troops in District of Columbia, DC, at least. If not now, that will be the buildup for next week. I really think they should do the inauguration in a secure, private place, televise it, stream it to the whole world, but it shouldn't be out in the open this year. It's just way too risky to do. Just so many threats happening right now. That's how I feel. Like why risk fate? Just maybe not announce it, but that's how it should happen. Last second, no one knows. Here they are in an undisclosed location, live streaming the inauguration. I think that'd be the safest for everyone involved. People attending, people being inaugurated. I just think it'd be best for everyone. I hope not, Travis. I really hope not. Let's see. What else you guys saying here? Thanks, Kevin in Ireland. Thank you. Yeah, we need all the love and positive support this week. I want you people in Europe and elsewhere to know we're not all like what you saw on TV there, like mobbing the, inciting an insurrection in our Capitol building. We're not all like that. Most of us see that as, not appropriate behavior. It's criminal behavior. It's terrorism. If people had darker colored skin, it would be called terrorism every time you heard it uttered. But it is what it is. It's called for what it is. And we're not all like that. Let's see. See Johnny giving some tips there, how diet all works for mixed martial arts and bodybuilding. All right, how are we doing here on time? Been on an hour and 11 minutes. I haven't seen Uncle Walt tonight. I wonder if Uncle Walt's going to come on. I wonder what Uncle Walt's doing. I was thinking about making Uncle Walt a moderator maybe, just because he's Uncle Walt, But anyway, Vegan Teacher, is that a TikToker? If so, I don't know anything about Vegan Teacher other than what you guys have told me. Yeah, I know, Race. Yeah, there's still more shenanigans that can happen. I know. Tennis Freak. I'm in Long Beach. We think it's a well-known fact. We make a lot of videos showing what we do around town here. Let's see. Yeah, Peter, I finished Cobra Kai season 3. Actually, I think you were the one who told me your review of the 3 seasons. I actually thought season 3 of Cobra Kai was better than season 2. Yeah, probably season 1 was the best. But yeah, I wasn't disappointed at all about season 3 Cobra Kai. Yeah, I like it. It's funny. Every episode, I'm laughing. You know what my favorite part of Cobra Kai, and forgive me if I said this before, it's Johnny. And specifically when Johnny interfaces with technology, with his computer, his cell phone, social media. There's this quick joke he said. He wanted to Photoshop something so we could just photo map that what's that drive-through place? Anyway, Photomart, I think it was called. It's like, he's trying to say Photoshop. I just love his bad grasp of technology. It's just great humor. But yeah, I've been watching though. If you guys are interested, me and Angie have been really into the Queen's Gambit. I was interested to check that out. I was hearing good stuff about it, and I didn't think it was going to be as good as it was. We're hooked. I can't wait to watch some Queen's Gambit tonight, And also, too, I'm kind of late to Michael Jordan's The Last Dance. I know it's been on Netflix for a while, but we haven't had Netflix for a long time, so I've been watching that a little bit, too. So anyway, JL, just watch our live streams to laugh at Race's jokes. Yeah, Race does provide a lot of great comic relief here. Tennis Freak, do I surf? Yes, I haven't surfed in a couple years, but I was an avid surfer actually through various parts of my life. I kind of go through phases where I'll surf hard for maybe 5, 6, 7 years and take maybe that amount of time off and get back into it again. Right now, yeah, I'm not surfing at all right now. But yeah, I still understand. I know how to surf. I know how to read waves and everything. I know how to be in a lineup and all that. I just haven't surfed in a while, just because I'm pursuing other sports or whatever exercise activities right now, and I just really wouldn't have time to get back into surfing again. Surfing is a real commitment. You get up, you get your board on the car, you go over, to you're getting to you paddle. It's a big commitment, That's just getting started, It's a lot of commitment there. You didn't know Race was joking about anything. Well, that is funny, Travis. Yeah, who knows, Race? I don't know what would help the situation. I know, not inciting a group to, terrorize the Capitol building would probably be a good start. But yeah, yeah, that's a trick about Race, knowing when he's serious and what he's joking. Yeah, he's been serious about the political things right now. GL, do you have to be strong enough to run down the beach carrying your surfboard? That'd be hard for me because I have a really heavy longboard. So yeah, I've had a light shortboard. Yeah, not a problem. You ride that on your bike and everything, on your arm. But yeah, my longboard, heavy AF board there. Oh, you're going to bed, Jaden? Yeah, it is getting late out there. I don't think I'm going to stay on too long tonight. I'll probably be back, soon. But I just thought I'd just come on and pop on a little bit here, see what y'all are up to. Well, Angie was bathing. Ooh, I saw something about Disney Plus there, Peter. I don't know this review. Okay, let's see. But WandaVision comes out Friday on Disney Plus. Yeah, we're going to get that at some point. Probably when we move out of Netflix. Get Disney Plus so I could check out Mandalorian and some of these Disney movies that I should have seen but I haven't. So next time I go to Disneyland, whatever that may be, I can appreciate some of these new rides a little bit more. Hey, Cook Dumplings, how's it going? Anna wants to know, do I have an update on Mr. and Mrs. Vegan? I still follow Mrs. Vegan personally on Facebook, and but I really have no idea what's up with Mr. Vegan. But as far as I know, she's still vegan, so I assume that they're both vegan. But no, I really don't communicate at all with Mr. Vegan anymore. And you could see why. You saw those 2 videos I put out there, and you can see how the communication was going. It wasn't going all that respectful, and just resorting down to attacks. And I just said, no, I'm not into that. Oh, Elena, you actually hung up with your friends to join me. Well, thank you, Elena. That is really sweet of you. That's awesome. I mean, I have compassion for your friends. I didn't get to hang out with you, but thank you. I feel humbled. Yeah, Race. Race Lever just gave the trick to how to know if he's being serious or what he's joking. Peter, you're going to ask him that. I think he's still saying, Mr. Vegan is saying he's still vegan, even though, which is a weird thing. We've seen so many people make these why I'm no longer vegan, why I quit vegan videos. I've never seen one who claims to still be vegan, yet putting out anti-vegan nonsense, the kind of stuff you see from people who recently quit being vegan. They weren't saying that when they were vegan, and all of a sudden when they quit being vegan, then they put out, well, soy is bad for the environment or blah, blah, blah. It's like, how come you weren't saying that like a couple years ago? How come all of a sudden now you're complaining about soy or whatever, fill in the blank, combine harvesters or plants have feelings? You weren't saying that a couple years ago. So as far as I know, he's still vegan, but just putting out anti-vegan rhetoric, which is really confusing. Like, why? What's up with that? Yeah, I'm not here to trash talk or anything. I'm just giving you my thoughts. Yeah, why I'm not really communicating with him anymore. If he's changed his tune, let me know. But as far as I know, that's how he's rolling. Let's see. Dale, do I have any advice to commit to being vegan? Wow, that's an honestly great question. Well, I think for me, the strongest commitment is this, knowing that there's 2 paths you can go by in life. I mean, you can look down either path. You're probably on one right now. One path that entails that pretty much every meal animals need to be killed. They must. It's a necessity, just by the definition of the kind of food that most people who are not vegan are eating. Animals need to be killed every day in order for you to eat. And the thing is, you can go down the other path, like the one I've chosen, where animals don't need to die in order for you to live. And for me, that's just the easiest reason to be vegan. Like, why would I intentionally want to choose the path where animals must die? Because they don't need to. These are needless deaths. There's no need to kill animals. You can just be vegan and not only just kind of get by or barely survive, you can thrive. You can be healthy AF. You can be a world-class athlete if you train hard, if that your genetics allow that sort of thing. Saying being vegan will not like prevent you from anything that, you were able to do or wanted to do as a non-vegan. So for me, that is the most like compelling reason to be vegan, knowing that animals don't need to die in order for you to live, needlessly die. Second of all, it's the best way to help fight climate change and pollution. So it just seems like a no-brainer. And I don't know how more how more I can sell it like that. It's a great win for the animals, the environment, and your health. It's the triple win, as I like to call it. Oh, you gotta go, Gomez? All right, cool. Well, Tennis Freak. Well, you really want to know a lot about me tonight. Why is that, Tennis Freak? I'll answer that, but let me know why you're so curious about like where I live, do I serve? Just kind of curious. I'll answer the Asian question, but first I'm asking you a question, Tennis Freak. Then I'll answer your question. Why are you so curious about my personal stuff? I'm just curious. Why? Not to say I'm mad or anything like that. I'm just kind of curious myself. Why you're so? I'm curious why you're curious. Joe, there you go. Typically, it's cheaper to be vegan, especially if you stick to like the staples of a vegan diet. At least how I consider a whole food vegan diet. The staples are things that are super cheap, like potatoes. You get a sack of potatoes, giant like 20-pound sack for like $10. You get a 20-pound sack of rice for not much more than that. Legumes, especially your dried legumes, are pretty freaking cheap too. That's one advantage. Going vegan in a healthy way of being vegan can be extremely affordable, despite all these people saying, "Oh, it's a privileged lifestyle." Like, no, some of the poorest people in the world are like not intentionally, but they're living a near vegan like life or diet. And Race points out the good thing there about beer. There is vegan beer. Yeah, look at Barnivore. I think they specialize more in wine, I think. I haven't looked at their site for literally a couple years, but you might want to check them out. They give you, they go through and tell you what brands and what are vegan alcohol drinks, basically. Let's see, M. Bond. I should check out Vegan Gains' last debate. I thought he did one yesterday, right? I didn't get a chance to see. I just saw the thumbnail earlier. Last debate on the channel, Modern Day Debate. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it at some point if you have time to watch. M. Bond, what was it about? What was the debate topic? Was he debating? I thought he was debating man, I thought I saw it on his channel though. Maybe you're talking about a different video. So let me know what that one was about. Thank you, Race Lover, there for putting the link there to Barnivore. Is your drink vegan, basically? That's what Barnivore allows you to figure out if your alcohol is made in a way that doesn't harm animals. Let's see. Tennis Freak, where'd you go? I want to know why you're so curious about me. I'm curious. Yeah, you're right, Joe. They use different weird animal product bits to process alcohol. I know wine, they use it to clarify, like bone and stuff sometimes used to clarify wine, but I think that's kind of old school. It's kind of being phased out for like plastic or something like that. All right, Gomez, thank you. All right, Tennis Freak, you're just a very curious person in general. Okay, I'm 3/4 Chinese, roughly. The math doesn't work out exactly that, but more or less 3/4 Chinese. Yep, there you go, Timothy. Yeah, places where people don't have much money to live on. Yeah, look at on rice, maybe some vegetables on top, or lentils, like you said there, like, dal. These are, some of the most affordable foods in the world. So I don't want to hear it when anyone says, oh, but being vegan is like some kind of privilege or even white privilege or some nonsense like that. When you have all these people of color all over the world eating a near vegan diet, people don't have a lot of money, are forced to kind of eat like how we do. I like to say we eat like a peasant's diet. It's not like a fancy privileged diet. We eat peasant food. Okay, streamed on his channel too. Thanks, M. Bond. He was defending. Yeah, I thought it was some debate about veganism. Vegan Gains was defending veganism. The guy went after the definition of veganism to make his argument, saying the definition Vegan Gains gave was subjective to the person. I mean, which definition was he using? Was he using a definition somewhat akin to the Vegan Society definition, which I believe I have up here? Something akin to this definition here, because this is one I use. And again, no definition is perfect, but I think this one captures the flavor of veganism. It's a moral philosophy. It's a way of living which seeks to exclude as much as possible all forms of cruelty and exploitation of animals for food, clothing, and any other purpose. And likewise, trying to promote products that are take the place of animal products, which are made in accordance with these values. I didn't get this up here. I hit the wrong button. But anyway, yeah, I was wondering if it's he used this rough definition here. Let's see. Peter. No, I don't think I've ever heard that name before. Peter. Seb Alex. There you go. When you don't have a leg to stand on, you lean on semantics. I'll try to check out Vegan Gains' video. I'll just try to forward to the main part of it, if there is a main part of that. Would I take the food stamp challenge? What's that, Don? Let me know. Yeah, thanks, Mountains. And I saw Tennis said he or she was a curious person. That's where I answered how my Chinese ethnicity mix broke down percentage-wise. Let's see. Okay, let's do a little stretching here because my body's a little sore. It sucks being 50 and doing all the athletic stuff I do every day, Even though I recover quickly, it's still, I wonder what this would have been like 10 years ago. Even though I was vegan then, but I don't think I was as fit as I am now. Anyway, okay, use the Vegan Society definition. I mean, there is some element of subjectivity to it. The part that says as much as practicable and possible. I mean, I think all they're saying there is let me just get back to that part of their definition. This part here. I mean, all I'm saying is don't worry about being perfect. I mean, some people will say you can't be vegan because if you drive a car and happen to run over a lizard, you just harmed an animal. Or if like the farmers that harvest your potatoes use a machine that crushes a lizard, you're not vegan anymore. We're saying, okay, there's nothing about being 100% perfect, 100%, whatever you want to say, it's just there could be some harm in some part of your life as a vegan, but it doesn't mean veganism is null and void. It just means we don't purposely go out and say, hey, I want to have that dead cow for breakfast, this dead pig for lunch, and this other dead chicken here for dinner. We're intentionally not trying to say, hey, I want those animals killed so I can eat them. That's so if you can't understand that, you're just playing with this definition in an unfair way. Yeah, just do your best. You can't be perfect. If you strive for perfection, you could never get up. You might step on a bug. Harm could happen just even if you're sitting here. Maybe a bird will fly into your house or something. Who knows? You can't be perfect. Some harm will happen. Just part of life. It's Buddhism. There's always some kind of suffering happening, but our goal is to minimize that as much as possible. So if he tries to hang him on that definition, that's just not going to work. Let's see. Apostate. What's that? Have I heard about the investigation into story that vegan teachers bully style tactics? I don't know what that is, man. Tell me more about that. See, Johnny, you ran over a squirrel while you were driving on the highway last year. See, that happens. You know, vegans can run over a squirrel, unfortunately. Non-vegans can run over a squirrel, but just because that happens, these unfortunate accidents, doesn't mean that veganism is invalid. Like, what are these anti-vegans trying to say? Are they saying, okay, since you might possibly run over a squirrel when you drive, you are not allowed to drive a car as a human being? That's just BS. You know, we need to be able to do things in the world, like go to jobs and go to the appointments and what have you, you know, things that just everyone else does, buy food. So, you know, they just want vegans to sit around and just waste away and die. That's not a practical lifestyle. That's a hard sell. I wouldn't want to sell out anyone. So yeah, vegans need to do stuff too. You can't be perfect. But yeah, try to do as little harm as possible. Yeah, we definitely would brake and swerve for squirrels, but sometimes things just happen like that, you know. Let's see, this food stamp challenge, Don. So what do you say it is? It's only spending the amount of money on food that would you get if one was on food stamps, say it in 1 week. Huh. Yeah, I'm sure we could do that. You know, especially we just like, you know, really hunker down with the kinds of foods I was just talking about there, like, you know, rice, you know, any grains, you know, legumes, potatoes, stuff like that, and get a few veggies. Guess we could do that. I don't know. Is anyone else doing the food stamp challenge? Let me know, Don. Just, I guess it would require a bit of, you know, like just forcing yourself not to get out and get a pizza or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of need those little things like that right now, once in a while, to get a little pizza or something. You know, since there's not much, you know, we can really do right now here. Really, you know, I need a little fun, and you know, for us that might be getting a vegan pizza. We went to downtown Disney a few days ago to get some vegan ice cream. First time there in like, you know, like since like February, you know. It was really empty. It was really cool. We timed it on a beautifully like just like uncrowded day. Just went there, got our vegan ice cream. They're doing a special at Salt and Straw, if you guys know what that is, for Veganuary, I guess it is. Usually have like 2 vegan flavors. They had like 5, and ones are made out of an oat milk base, which I'm all about since it's lower in saturated fat, better for like, you know, lowering your cholesterol, your bad cholesterol levels. So yeah, I need those little fun things right now, I think, more than ever. Yep, Johnny raises a good point. I said sometimes things like that just happen. You don't have the option to swerve if you're going like, you know, sufficiently fast. It's dangerous for your safety and others. It just happens sometimes. Let's see. All right, let's see. Hour and a half. I'll be going pretty soon. So if we want to do some last bit questions here before I leave y'all, and I promise I'll be back again soon. Maybe I'll come back Friday night. I think I'm starting to get in the, yeah, I might do on Friday night. And here's the thing, last Friday you guys helped us buy a pizza. We're thinking about next time we'll do a pizza mukbang with you guys with a pizza from Fourth Horseman. So we took the picture with the pizza last time so we could put that in our thumbnail for the live stream. But instead of like doing the live stream and getting the money from you guys and then buying the pizza you never see it, we're thinking about next time ordering the pizza first, bringing it back here, and then eating the pizza with you guys. So maybe we'll do that this Friday. We'll see. You know, we'll if not, I'll do a live stream. I'm pretty sure I'll do a live stream on Friday as well. So I'll keep this one relatively short. I'm kind of tired today too. I had a pretty I worked out pretty hard this week, so I think I need to like chill out a little bit. Maybe just lay back in the bathtub a little bit. But yeah, maybe we'll do a pizza mukbang on Friday. Shefu tofu. I think you asked me that before. Remind me again. What is shefu tofu? Yeah, bring your dinner too if I do it Friday. But I'm not promising you I'll do the pizza mukbang on Friday, but we might now since we took a photo with the pizza last week when we got it. So we could, you know, make a thumbnail out of it. And a chocolate ceremony. Yeah, we did that cacao ceremony before. Someone's sending us some vegan jerky, so I might try that out one day soon. They just, yeah, hopefully I'll get that pretty soon too. I'm always interested in vegan jerkies. Let's see. Let's see. So any questions before I get going here? Let's see if I got any more purchases. Like I said, if you guys want to get a copy of the Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook, I'll be going to, oops, the wrong tab here. It's a one-man operation, as you see here, all the mistakes I make. And it's not from vegan brain fog or anything like that. The Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook. I'll be going to the post office either tomorrow or Friday. Oh, it's the wrong button here. I'll be going either tomorrow or Friday. So we're going to get an order in. The address is shop.happyhealthyvegan.org. Let me paste that here for you. Oops, that's the wrong one. Yikes. There's Clean Machine if you want some of that. But here's our website here, shop.happyhealthyvegan.org. And like I said, we'll autograph it for you. We do the whole thing here. We fulfill the orders. We print the books with our own cash. All right, cool. Anyway, I think Peter just left a comment here. Let me get back to my other browsers. I tell you, one day I'm going to make a video, how I make videos, how I live stream. So you can see all the stuff I'm doing here, all the computers, all the lights, all the gadgets. It's more complicated than you might think, actually. Let's see. So what did Peter say here? Did I know Pamela Anderson, and she's vegan, right, is supporting an animal sanctuary here where we live in BC on Vancouver Island. And there's even a billboard on the side of the road. It's called Rasta Sanctuary. No, I wasn't aware she's involved with them. And yeah, I still plan to do thanks for mentioning that, Peter, because I still plan to do a live stream, a multi-hour live stream. I think I was suggesting 12 hours. I know Race would like that, but I'm probably going to do a 6-hour live stream for Sail Ranch Sanctuary to help them out, because I told you they're kind of cut off from their normal means of fundraising. So I think Angie laid out the first communication with them to let them know this is on my mind. And the process is kind of started, sort of. So I'm just letting you know I'm going to help out with that however I can. I'm their celebrity. Others have Pamela Anderson and Brad Pitt or whatever. Not Brad Pitt, but you know what I'm saying. I'm going to try to help out Sail Ranch Sanctuary as much as I can. Produce Not Pills. Oh yeah, I forgot that idea. Do I still plan to do a stream and bring one of the people in chat so we can get to know them? Well, Produce Not Pills, why? You could be the first experiment for that. Why don't you get in touch with me on our website on there's a contact page on happyhealthyvegan.org, and let me know it's you, and yeah, maybe you can be my first experiment with that. You know, if you have Skype, we should be able to do it. So yeah, let me know. I'll try to figure out how the technical issues work. I'm pretty good about that. So yeah, do that. That'd be cool. Every week or so, bring on a different person from our community here to get to know them a little bit better. Let's see, Eduardo. Hand numbness, tingling, you read it could be B12. I would suggest, yeah, go get blood work right away. If you think it's a B12 deficiency, if you don't already have one, get a B12 supplement. I prefer a sublingual one when I'm not taking just getting B12 from Clean Machine Green Protein. But yeah, just start taking it right away. And just when you get a blood test, make sure you ask for B12. Let them know. Assuming you're vegan, let's say, hey, I'm vegan and I think I might be low or deficient in B12. Let them you have some hand tingling. So make sure you just say you're here specifically to get a B12 test. They'll probably give you more than that too, but make sure. That's my advice for you. Supplement the B12 right away and go see a doctor. Or if you don't do that, at least get a blood test, which doesn't require necessarily a full-on doctor's visit. But yeah, I would suggest talking to a medical doctor for sure, especially if your B12 comes back low. But yeah, from what I understand, and this comes from medical doctors, this is not me just rambling what doctors do. Typically, what medical doctors do if you're low in B12 is not to say eat meat. They'll prescribe you a B12 supplement. So I would just hop on that right off the bat right now, not let that get any worse. Let's see. Uh-oh, let's see. Are we cool? Let's see. I'm here. Are we? All right, you guys see me? I think it like froze for a second. Okay. In case you're not sure, I'm here. I know it froze. Okay. All right, cool. All right, I was about to kind of maybe say goodbye, but I didn't want it to be quite so abrupt there or anything like that. So, like I said, I'll probably be back Friday for a live stream, and maybe we'll do a pizza mukbang. Maybe we'll see if it all works out into our daily flow, which is really how we kind of roll here. All right, guys, I'm gonna go and keep this one a little bit under 2 hours because I told him just feeling a little tired today. I did a lot of exercise. It's not because I'm a deficient vegan. It's just because I've been working out hard. So anyway, guys, you just got here, Anonymous. Well, you can still watch this live stream. If you got the link right now, you can save it, share it, or you can watch it back anytime. But I will take this down from our homepage so it doesn't like clutter up our homepage. Anyway, thanks so much. Thanks, Race, for being with us the whole time. And if you're around Friday, as I hopefully plan to do, I'll be here. Hopefully another live stream. Hopefully you'll be around, Race. And thank you, everyone, for spending your Wednesday, or if you're in Europe, some of your Thursday with us here. And if you haven't already, please watch my brand new video about Mike the Vegan and duckweed and vegan B12. I think I have some interesting thoughts to add to that whole discussion because I've seen a lot of people like misunderstanding what he said in his video. So I wanted to like get that out there for y'all to ponder and think about. So yeah, check that out, please. And let's see. Thanks, Race. Thanks, everyone. I'm going to go join my talented and beautiful wife and maybe figure out what we should do for dinner tonight and all. And probably just chill out in the bathtub a little bit too. Get clean and relaxed. All right, guys, I'm going to split. Much love. I will see you soon. And yeah, keep on keeping on being cool vegans with us. All right, talk to you later, guys. Bye.